Good morning. In a second video today, I would like to tell you a story. The story is about karma and God's timing. So pre-Kundalini, I was renting a house. I was living in a house, and it was a rural house, and so it was on a septic system. And a septic system is where all of your gray and black water goes out into a container under the ground, and it leaches out very slowly back into the ground. And then periodically, every 3 to 5 years, you have to have someone come out and remove the solid waste that accumulates. So not to get too gross or anything, but when I left this rental, the owners of the property, who I felt were nice people, they were a little strange, but you know, hey, we're all strange in our own unique way. But I thought they were pretty nice until I moved out of the property. And a couple weeks after I moved out, they said they were not going to return my security deposit because there was a problem with the septic and they wanted me to pay for it. And after a little investigation, research, and talking to the septic company, I learned that I was not responsible for their septic tank issue, and I had to get some intervention help, but I did retain, get my $2,000 security deposit. I got that back. So I moved on, life went on, awakened Kundalini, and 16 years later, I move into a house, and a similar issue starts to unfold. There's a problem with their septic system. And I was like, well, maybe they haven't cleaned it out. You know, you have to do that every so many years in order to keep it flowing and working properly. And anyway, so the septic people came out and discovered that the entire system is broken, and that tree roots had apparently grown into and around the pipe and busted the pipe, and so now they have to dig up that entire, I don't even know, 100-foot or so of pipe and redo it because tree roots have grown into it and broken the pipe, which caused a septic issue. Now, what do these two stories have in common? Well, first of all, the people from 16 years ago, who I thought were just a little bit strange but didn't give it any energy, who tried to keep my money wrongfully, and I had to go through, you know, a lot of effort to, excuse me, to get my money back from them, are actually the same people in third eye view, in God's view, the same people with the same spiritual negative kind of weird energy that I experienced 16 years ago. They, whether it's in a different dimension or because I moved through time and space, it is them in a different time and space, those people are now receiving their karma, their karmic energy. And although they tried to blame me 16 years ago wrongfully and keep my money, they now have had to replace an entire septic system for several thousands of dollars in karmic return. So I was shocked when I heard this story. I couldn't believe it. I was elated for God's justice, but at the same time, I felt bad for them, even though they are not good people. They are spiritually mean people, and that's how they operate. They are receiving their karmic energy for what they did even 16 years ago to me. So when someone does something wrong to you, it may take God years and years to pay it out, but I guarantee you that his timing is perfect. Can you imagine being, such a yucky person that you constantly hurt other people for your own advantage, but then God waits until the week before Christmas, and then whammo, gives you, a $6,000 to $8,000 septic bill for the wrong that you have caused me or others. I'm telling you, you want to make peace with everyone you can, and let God handle the karmic punishment, because it does come around full circle. You may not see it in your life, but I guarantee you that he is always present and he is always watching. On the flip side, the good things that you do are rewarded astronomically also. Even the littlest thing, and you shouldn't do nice things just to get a reward. You do nice things because I believe we are inherently kind, gentle, and loving people. But the more I see that is given, the more is returned, and it makes you feel good. Not everything is a monetary return. I have been experiencing in this past month such abundance, just unbelievable abundance. I've been receiving gifts and discounts and all kinds of wonderful experiences in nature, from wildlife to the other night I saw the Geminid meteor shower, and like within 10 minutes I saw meteors just, boom, 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 just crossing the sky everywhere. Some of them were really big and long, and others were just short little dashes, and it was so exciting, and I've never seen that many meteors in my life combined, much less in one 10-minute view of the night sky. And so the more joyful you are, the more that you put out good thoughts, the world will mirror you and give it back. And so if you put out greed and selfishness and mean spirits and mean thoughts to other people, then that is what your life experience is going to be also. God is still cleaning up the karmic yuck that has been done to me in the past. And I am just elated. I haven't done any videos for over a month because I've just been living and enjoying it and reveling in his presence when he comes to me. And I saw him last week, and his eyes just draw you in. There's such peace and such goodness and purity that I don't ever want to leave him when I'm with him, but that's not God's plan just yet. So I continue on. And maybe part of the reason is to share more videos with you so that you understand the Kundalini journey. And there are ups and downs to it. But right now, after a very long period of not so good and some quiet, now I am just being inundated at this holiday season with so much goodness, so many good and wonderful people that I want that to be shared with you. I want you to experience that also. I believe in my soul that happy people make the world a happy place. And so the more happy I am, the more I see everyone being joyful and receiving God's goodness and blessings. And it just makes me feel good. So, thank you again for watching. I hope you learned a little something. I hope you were lifted in your spirit. And during this holiday season, I hope however you celebrate the holidays, whether it is Hanukkah or Christmas or the solstice, however you celebrate, may you do it thinking of the ineffable one God, his Son, Jesus Christ, and may your season be filled with love and goodness. Thank you.